Thank you to LMNT for sponsoring today's video. More on them later. I'm sharing the wardrobe system that guarantees elegance today on the Daily Connoisseur. Hello everyone, Jennifer L. Scott here, and welcome back to the Daily Connoisseur. I debuted the concept of the 10-item capsule wardrobe in my first book, Lessons from Madame Chic. And since then, people have been intrigued on this wardrobe system, and so many of you have adopted it in your own life. At first glance, the 10-item wardrobe might seem like an experiment in minimalism, and that might excite a lot of people who feel like they have too much clutter in their wardrobe and there's too much chaos and confusion. And it certainly is a minimalistic adventure, but the real reason behind the 10-item wardrobe is so that you can really find your true style and express it to the world. And I find that after doing the 10-item wardrobe for so many years, what really comes forth is an authentic elegance. But I believe that real elegance comes from authenticity and from expressing your true style. So it's going to look different for everybody. But that's the point of the 10-item wardrobe. Because when you clear the clutter from your wardrobe, when you focus on a small capsule for the specific season that you're in, there is no room for clothes that just aren't you, that don't belong, that aren't right. You know, you really get sensitive to that. And so after time, you refine this capsule wardrobe and you begin to just express yourself unapologetically. And that is elegant. Let's talk about a key word here, clarity. The 10-item wardrobe brings clarity because you are paring your wardrobe down to 10 core items, and there is no room for anything that just doesn't belong there. The standards are high. And when you do that, when you take the clutter out of your wardrobe, when you store away out of season clothing and you're just focused on what you're wearing, you get clarity about what you want to wear every day and how you wish to express yourself. I've been doing this for so long that it's such a joyful process. And even today, this is something I put on. I went out before filming this video. I'm wearing the Doane blouse, the sailor jeans from Everlane, this pearl necklace. I was cold, so I paired it with the Franny Goldie cashmere cardigan. You know, I'm just playing around with my jewelry. I have so much fun getting dressed. I have many resources and videos that explain how to get to a 10-item wardrobe. But let's talk about that wonderful period after you actually do it and the years following, because I don't really talk about that much. Normally I talk about the process of getting there, like take the clutter out of your wardrobe, get rid of clothes that you don't wear, that no longer serve you, that you know, that aren't your true style. So I've done a lot of videos on that. But what happens when you're actually in it? And I know many of you have done this for the long term, so I'd love to hear your testimonials down below. But what I find is that you might start off a bit cautious, especially if you have not been expressing yourself as you would have liked to. And let's say I get this a lot. A lot of women say, I wear yoga pants and a t-shirt every day. Help me break this cycle. Like, what is my style? Okay, I get that a lot. Or even jeans and a t-shirt sometimes. The thing is that when you do the 10-item wardrobe long term, there does come a tipping point where you just throw caution to the wind. You are no longer worried about what other people think of you. And you are just like, I'm going to express my style in this way. I don't care. You know, because there is an element of worrying what other people are going to think of you. So deep down, we all do have a style that wants to come out. And for some of us, we might be worried about what other people think of us because maybe a few comments we've gotten, whether in person or on the internet or something you heard someone say about you. It could be anything. I mean, your style could be like cottagecore or gothic or bohemian or classic or whatever. And whatever it is, you're holding back on expressing that for some reason. But after you do the 10-item wardrobe for so long, you kind of don't care anymore like what anybody says about you. Like for me, I love wearing, dresses that like have a bit like poofy sleeves a little bit, that are a bit bigger. I don't like wearing body conscious dresses. I like things that are a bit more flowy and bigger. And on the internet, I do get a lot of comments of people saying that the dresses don't fit me or I would look better in more body conscious things. And there does come a point where you're just like, I don't care. I don't care because I love dressing like this. And when you are in your element like that, you are thriving and you just want more of it. And you just go there with the 10-item wardrobe. Before we go any further, I'd like to take a minute to thank LMNT, who have kindly sponsored today's video. LMNT is a tasty electrolyte drink mix that has everything you need and nothing you don't. They are one of the greatest sponsors here on the Daily Connoisseur, and I absolutely love them. LMNT contains a science-backed electrolyte ratio of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. I do intermittent fasting and electrolytes are important to me. I'm always thinking about replenishing them responsibly. I love LMNT's flavors. They have raspberry, watermelon, citrus, chocolate caramel. I mean, there's so many options. You simply mix them with water and drink them and you get your electrolytes in and it tastes so good. Right now, LMNT is offering my viewers a free sample pack with any order. That's 8 single serving packets free with any LMNT order. This is a great way to try all 8 flavors or share LMNT with a salty friend. So get yours at drinklmnt.com/dailyc. This deal is only available through my link. You must go to drinklmnt.com/dailyc. And thank you to LMNT for sponsoring today's video. So the 10-item wardrobe, when you do it properly, and I don't mean like you have to count 10 core items, not at all. I mean, you can have 20 if you want to, but it's that idea of paring down the core items, creating a group of extras that support it, that create balanced and beautiful outfits, and then wearing them on a daily basis. You are basically forced into dressing well because that's all you have. And so it is initially uncomfortable, especially if you're used to dressing in a really casual way, but you push through that and that becomes your new normal. It takes time and it's a different amount of time for everybody. But if that's how you long to dress, I want you to tell yourself right away, so you don't waste too much time, that this is how you deserve to dress. This is your true style. Yes, you are expressing yourself. Yes, you may stand out in the crowd. And you have to kind of push through those uncomfortable feelings of looking different or being different, or maybe even getting a few stares like, oh, who does she think she is? Where's she going? It's that crab in the bucket mentality that we talk about here. And I learned this from you, people in the audience. You said that if you put crabs in a bucket and one tries to crawl out, like the rest like hold on to the crab to bring him down. And this could be for true style. I want you to be that crab that jumps out of the bucket. Who cares what everyone else is doing? Let them do it. It's totally fine. But I want you to express yourself how you want to. And it's going to be different, again, for everybody. But you know what I mean? Like when you go out in public and you see somebody and they are dressing their truth, they are in their element, they are expressing their style. It's not over the top. You just look at them and you're like, wow. And you know what? I've seen a lot of that lately, maybe because I'm looking out for it more, but I'm noticing that people are dressing up a bit more. I love it. Like I love people watching and I love looking at what people are wearing and what they chose to wear that day. So the more you dress for your true style, honestly, the more you thrive and bloom, the better that feels and the more you want to do it. Now I have to say that I do wear the same thing all the time. Like I will wear, this outfit is one of my favorite outfits right now. It's the sailor jeans, the doe-end top. I have been wearing this so much, but I don't care. It looks good. I love it. I just feel so happy in this outfit. And that's it. You get joyful. You don't need, this is the other thing, you don't need to just constantly be wearing new outfits. It's not about that. with the 10 item wardrobe. And that might have been the old you. It certainly was the old me where I loved shopping. I was always shopping, always felt like I needed something new. No, I can happily wear the same outfits over and over again. I don't care if anyone sees me and they thought, wow, she was wearing that the last time I saw her. It doesn't bother me at all. And you get past that worrying what other people think of you because you're just in your element and expressing yourself unapologetically. And I write about this in the Madame Chic books, how the French women in my life in Paris, Madame Chic, Madame Bohemienne, even my teachers and counselors, they just wore the same thing all the time. I was always seeing them repeat their outfits in close proximity. So it wasn't like they'd wear something and then repeat it 10 days later. Like they were kind of wearing the same thing all the time. And I love doing that too. It helps you just really sink into your choices and love them. And that's why there's no room for clothes that you don't love, that aren't in your element. And I think the wonderful thing about shopping now is that you can find clothes that are not only comfortable, because that's a big factor for people, but also beautiful and elegant and stylish. So again, like with the yoga pants t-shirt example, I think that that's comfortable for a lot of people. If you're looking for comfort, but you kind of want to start dressing a little bit more, you'll notice that when you wear a sundress, that's actually pretty comfortable too. I mean, I feel like I'm in my nightgown when I wear a dress. So I'm comfortable in dresses as well. And you kind of expand your definition of comfort. So to boil it back down to what I said at the beginning of the video, the 10 item wardrobe really guarantees elegance, because what it does is it boils down your choices, your selection to your true style. And you end up expressing that every day, like you stop fighting it. Because here's something that happens with a lot of people. They'll have their core items, their beautiful wardrobe hanging, but they still go for the yoga pants and t-shirt. They're still saving this for a special occasion. But there does come a tipping point where you realize life is short and you're looking at your beautiful clothes and you're thinking, why am I not wearing these? Okay, so then there does become a point where you're disgusted and you're like, I don't want to dress like that anymore. I want to wear my true style. I deserve to wear my nice clothes on a daily basis, even though I have nowhere to go. So once you get to that point, and again, it doesn't matter what the style is, could be anything, whatever your style is. If you are fully expressing it, you are living in your elegance. You are expressing that. And that's why the 10 item wardrobe, when done sincerely, expresses your true elegance. And I hope that this pep talk encouraged you today, because life is short. I mean, it really is. And every single day, even if you don't have anything important or you're not seeing anybody or, you know, there's nothing on your calendar that's that pressing, you can express your true style just for yourself. When you do this, you feel different. You act different. It's like you embody who you're truly meant to be and express that, because how we dress matters. It matters. It affects how we feel, how we communicate, how others perceive us. And it's a pretty big deal. So I hope that this video encourages you. I am waiting for one piece in my 10 item wardrobe for spring summer. And once I have that piece, I will film the video for you. I promise. I've already done most of the B-roll. I'll get Evan to put it together for you and we'll share it here on the channel. Thank you for being patient. But I hope that you enjoy the process, and I hope that you enjoy getting dressed every day. And I encourage you to express yourself through your clothing. Try it with the 10 item wardrobe if you haven't already. I'll leave all my resources down below. I'd like to thank LMNT for sponsoring today's video. You can get a free sample pack with any order when you go to drinklmnt.com/dailyc. That's drinklmnt.com/dailyc. Thanks for watching today, everyone. Keep calm and remain classy, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.